Hello, love. Thank you for all you do for me on this channel, for yourself, for the tribe overall. So grateful. Grateful to have you in my experience. I'm ready to do your personal. So let's start you off with the Lunar Oracle. These dreams, or these cards, when I got them, triggered my dreams of other realities where I have not nearly as many as decks as I do in this reality. Because there was a really large set of cards. Actually, the set of cards was probably this large in my vision and my dream. But these cards triggered it. It was like, wow, I'm supposed to have all these cards. I love it. So I'm seeing past, present, and future for you. So some confirmations about the past, some understanding about the current energy, and what we can expect to see unfolding. So let's see, what do we have for you, Malibu, baby? All right, here we go. Past energy, please. Show me a card for past energy. What's the card for past energy? Thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Most valuable messages. What can we show Malibu about the past energies? This one wants to talk. Every journey begins with a first small step. So you took a very important first small step. I know you had wanted a new moon reading, but when you reached out to me, you, like you said, it was already done. And in my spirit, I kind of felt like doing like moon cycles for you, but my spirit just said, what needs to come out is going to come out. So in the current energy, what do we have for you? Thank you. Listen to your intuition and then listen again. Full moon energy. Yeah. So definitely your intuition is talking to you. And with the full moon energy, it's about reaping the harvest and closing out cycles. So intuitively, something good is coming your way. Let me see in the future what it will be. Show me what it will be. What Malibu will see, please. And thank you. Malibu will see in her near future. Okay, this one. Old habits that no longer serve need reviewing. In the next new moon card comes out. Okay. So you started some things. You started some new steps. You started some new pattern. You started a new thing. And now your intuition is telling you, I'm hearing with this intuition card, I have to have faith. I have to have faith that it's going to work out. I have to remember that it was shown to me because it's meant for me. I heard that it was shown to me because it was meant for me. Okay. I'm going to go next for you into the mindfulness cards. I really liked all the colors in this deck. It's so beautiful to me, just so you know. All right. What's the most valuable messages that we have here for Malibu, please and thank you. I see that these cards could totally end up playing a major role in the download series as well. I wanted to throw that out there. So let's see what's the messages of most value for Malibu. Confirming the past, giving what is needed to know about the current energy, and a peek into the most likely possibilities that unfold for her. Thank you. Okay. So, peek into the past for confirmation, for clarification. Okay, this one. And it says, let it go. That's perfect because it said you started a new journey with a new step, a small first step. And part of that was letting go of what was. We're always carrying something. Sometimes it's the idea that we should be a certain way, or a memory of when a close friend let us down, or our view of how everyone around us should behave. While holding views and opinions is not intrinsically bad, each one weighs us down in its own way, limiting what we can do and how we can be. Spend a few minutes reflecting on a particular burden you're carrying and play with what it might be like to let it go, then let it go. Okay. So yeah, I see that you let go of something or someone. I'm picking up on someone. And it was an important step to make for your next level. It was an important first step. It's like things would not progress until you had done that. All right. I pulled the cards, but they're saying let's not look at them yet. We want to stay in the position of confirming the past first before we go into the other positions. I'm like, okay. Mystic Sisters is up next. We'll use the Mystic Sisters and pull all three positions for you as well. What is the most perfect messages that we can deliver for Malibu? Confirming what it was, bringing more awareness to what is, and a glimpse of what will be, what Malibu will see. Okay. All right, so what do we have for what it was? Confirming what it was. You had to let it go. Tuata de Danan. I have to learn more about this card because I really don't know. This is why I was already guided to keep the book out. So let's see what it says about this one. Hidden forces and spirit guardians. The Tuatha De Danann are an ancient tribe in Irish mythology who had perfected the use of magic. They were driven to the underworld in an infinite paradise where no one grows old and time has no meaning. They are aware of your soul path and will open doors for you to reach your destiny. There are also mischievous tricksters who may cause obstructions and prank you if you've fallen off your path. Their intention is to benefit you, so pay close attention. We all lose our way now and again. Our time here is precious. The Tuatha De Danann are here to remind you to check your spiritual compass to be sure you are heeding your personal calling. So I do see that there was some sort of obstruction. It could have felt like life was playing a joke on you. But when you realize that, when the jokes started coming on you, I see you realize it, and that's where you took the first steps to let it go. And I do see that whatever you let go of was holding up your energy flow. It's like it was siphoning your energy to some other place, is the way I'm getting it. All right. Let's pull from the African Goddess Rising deck next for you. This is fun. I love what I do. Okay, message. All right, let's see. What is the messages? Let's put some shuffles here. Yeah. It's like no matter what, it just seemed like things kept getting wonky, out of whack. It's like, what is going on? What is really going on? And it was because somewhere I hear you had taken something onto your path that was not meant for you to carry. It was never meant for you to carry. I heard it was never meant for you to carry. So I feel like you took on some burden, some weight that was not yours. Taking responsibilities for others and their actions, their feelings, their opinions. These ideas are what's coming through. All right. So in the past energy, you have Allah, grief. And look, she's pregnant. She's about to give something forward. She's about to bring something forward. She knows she's headed for some pain. So intuitively, I see like you knew it was going to be difficult for you to let go of whatever this was that you were guided to let go of. But nonetheless, you were guided to let go of it. It was part of the path. It was what you needed to do to get to where you were meant to be. I heard meant to be. So this talks about lovers. Okay, ancient Earth Mother Allah is the foremost Igbo Alusi deity. Goddess Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah, replanted in the soul to reincarnate. Her guidance: give spirit your grief. Bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out. Sob, shriek, shed tears, surrender it. The embodiment: you're holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. I'm supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. So yeah, like I said, something that you were letting go of in the past, it wasn't what you wanted to do. It was like, it was not the desirable path for you. You know, it was not your choice. It was your choice, but it was like, if it was more left in your control, you wouldn't have had to let it go. But you knew that for your journey to shift, to be able to go in the direction you wanted to journey, you had to take that first step and let that go. So, yeah, it was difficult for you, but it was a first step to birthing the next part of life. And because of the fact that she deals with issues of fertility and pregnancy and childbearing and stuff like that, I definitely see like this was it's just like when you go into delivery, that shit don't feel good. If you've delivered a child, so you know that bearing the child and delivering that thing, I mean, even if you got to get a shot that numbs everything else, which I did not, but if you did, then you would understand that even that part can hurt. There's always that part of hurt. But when you're done with that painful part of the process, you're left with this beautiful new creation. And in this case, it was a very important step for where you're finding yourself now and where you'll head in the future. It needed to happen. You had to let something go, even if it was painful. Okay. So next up, we're going to read for you from the Divine Abundance Oracle cards. So again, what it was, confirming what was, giving more information about what is, and a peek in what will be. But what was it? It was expansiveness. I love this, baby. I really love this for you because immediately when I saw this card, expansiveness, I saw the snake shedding its skin because it's too large. So whatever you let go of, you outgrew the situation to a level where your energy just could not sustain there any longer. It says eternity is far more creative than rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Yeah, because you're bigger than that. You're bigger than that. And maybe at one point you weren't. I mean, the snake isn't always too big for its skin. There's seasons to this. At one point where you were, it suited you well. But as you grew, like the snake grew, you became too large for that skin to contain you. For what skin? The skin of your life to contain you. The skin of your life was developing, I heard, at a much faster pace than what the rest of it's like your life was outgrowing the fucking skin. You just did not fit in that anymore. So we're going to go next into let's go into the Britney Oracle. And it just tickles the hell out of me that I have a Britney Spears deck. And I had to send the picture to Tim because he's a huge Britney Spears fan, as are so many. But let's see what's the message for you. And I love that I have this. I really do love that I have this. So let's get some more messages for you, my love. What is the messages for Malibu at this time? Confirming the past, bringing clarity to the present, and a glimpse into what she can expect to see. All right, so what was it? What was it? Oh, right here. It was the Bubblegum Brit. The Bubblegum Brit. I'm going to read more about this, but here's the thing. She's got a Sunday. The way she's in service. You were being of service is what I'm getting. Like you were being of service to others or to another in a service position. Yeah. Working hard to be of service. Let's see what we find out about the Bubblegum Brit. Hold on. Bubblegum Brit, page 15. Oh, yeah, because that could have been your trigger, feeling a false attachment to what was. It says, as a teen, Brittany was everything we wanted to be. Sweet, flirty, and decked out in the biggest trends of the time, from crop tops to lip gloss to piggy tails. You know, you spent hours at sleepovers trying to learn her choreography. She was everywhere, posing on magazine covers, performing in mall tours and stadium stops, selling Skechers and Pepsi, and even getting her very own doll. She was a girl next door and a pop star pinup. Bubblegum Brittany harkens back to a more innocent time when new crushes and first kisses were everything, and your biggest dilemma was what to wear to the prom. When life feels stressful, get in touch with your inner bubblegum teenager and lighten up. Remember the blush of a bright future and the excitement of growing up. You know, another thing I picked up in this card when I was reading it from the book, it didn't say it, but something that I heard was like, yeah, doing everything you can to try to be of service to the others. Again, the idea is coming out. But it also talked about a place of youth, like not knowing no better, you know? And also it talked about, you might have realized, like, I'm not having fun anymore. Yeah, I feel like you realize I'm not having fun anymore. Life is supposed to be fun. What is going on? Like, where is my youth? Where is my fun? I should be, or was it the issues that happened or something that surrounded your youth that came up, and that's what you were letting go of, because you did have that let it go card in your past. Okay. And yes, there is this getting more in tune with that vibrant young teenager energy in you coming up here as well. Boom, message as I knock the whole table around. Okay. Yeah, I just see that you were busy trying to be of service, and you were expanded beyond that. I see you expanded beyond that, but the expanding beyond that was in a way that you didn't really see your, like, you had ended up, got put in a position where what you had to do was not something you ever wanted to see yourself do. Like, this was not something you saw for you to do at any point, but that's the position you were brought to. Okay. So now we'll dig into the Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle. Yeah, again, I'm getting that, like, you work hard to take care of everybody so you could come home and take care of everybody. Okay. But there was some sorrow around it. Like, it got to be too much. Okay. And I hear illusions and false ideas you were holding on to were shown. This is like somebody who always try to take care of everything and everyone, you know, because you want to be a good person. They say that with air quotes. And it's like when you realize, like, the way they think about you has less to do with you and more to do with them. Thinking, missing you, craving, and desiring. You have, with this, I'm getting, you had got in touch with realizing where you were seeing and putting a lot of attention to the focus of, I don't have this and I don't have that. And I get that there was some sort of, like, I want to use the word correction, but I hear that that's not exactly right. Correction, adjust. Okay, adjust your thinking a little bit and remember, like, I got it all. I am it. The universe is responding to me. I need to stop thinking that I'm not good enough. I need to stop thinking that I'm less than. I got to stop thinking that there's something out there that makes me better, because what makes me best is what I am. The way I am is perfect, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with me, is what I'm hearing. Okay. That doesn't mean that there's not still room for expansiveness. There was this acknowledgement, like, of course I have room to grow, but there's nothing wrong with me. Okay. And the wrong is highly emphasized the way I'm hearing it. Okay. Let's look at the Yin Yang Oracle next. Really like these cards as well. I really did. I know you were wondering if I would like cards with the words on them, or if I only like the ones with the book. When they come with the words like this, you don't need no book, and I like them. And I like the one that these remind me of my own download oracle, because they have the picture and they have the words. So that's cool. I use them all anyways. It doesn't matter. I figure them all out. So let's see, for you, what's the messages now? Confirming what it was. Confirming what it was, please and thank you. Confirming what it was. Thank you. What it was. Confusion and illusions. I already mentioned the word illusions, Neptune, making you dig deep into your feelings as you let go of some illusions of what you thought you had to be to see a specific result from others in your experience to try to, but let it go and take that first step to be in alignment with receiving that. I heard, as long as I'm holding on to this, I'm not aligned with how I deserve to be treated or what I deserve to receive. So you had to let go. I'm hearing of an idea and some situations. It wasn't just an idea. It wasn't just a decision. There was ideas and situations that you were trying to hold on to that were devaluing you, and they were taking you out of your lighthearted, fun energy, out of your belief that, hey, life is great and I'm glad I get to live it. Something was taking you out of that into a headspace of feeling detached from what was good for you, feeling detached from your happiness, feeling separate from what was possible for you. Yeah. To the beauty within. And when you realize that, and then you realize you were sitting into something that was giving you, I heard good grief, Charlie Brown. So yeah, it was giving you grief. You realize that you had to expand beyond that. Okay. From the Inner Fucking Peace cards, it says, like no one's watching, or if they are, give it up. Give me nirvana. I can dance too. Yeah, dance like no one's watching. And even if they are, just give it up. Who cares? I've got to give it up. Keep on dancing. Okay. So you were like, I just need to find some peace. This stuff is making me crazy. The drink from Applebee's. Did you go to Applebee's recently? Do you drink the Jamaican Me Crazy drink at Applebee's? Do they still have that? I used to drink that years ago when I would go there. But I just heard that. So Nirvana, I can dance to. You realize that you were missing out on dancing with life. You realize that you were missing out on some fun. Because why? You were stuck in the illusion of not being good enough, of not having what you deserved and wanted was outside, away from you. Okay. And the focus was very strongly there. Okay. So you made some changes. You let go of some ideas that you have begun to adopt and make your own. And you realize, hold on, this was never my idea. This was never my plan. This was never my self view. Where did I get this from? And you let it go. Yeah. And you let it go. And then, you had to process the grief of anything or anyone that was to that, what you had to let go of. So now we're going to get into the tarot. We're going to go into the Hocus Pocus deck. I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to doing a deck with all my, with my TV show and movie decks. A reading. I'm not sure what that reading will be, but I see me using all the different decks I have related to television in some way to do a reading for everyone, a collective reading. It'll definitely be a collective reading, so that's exciting. That's exciting to me. I'll use this deck that way someday, but let's see. Let's confirm what it was. Past energy from Malibu. Let's confirm what it was. Show her what it was. What was the situation? What was the situation? Okay, the situation was the Fool. That's perfect. That perfectly matches everything that we've talked about here, because the Fool is the journeyer. And we talked about you beginning the journey with the first step. Realizing that you have been in service to so many for so long, or maybe it was just one, but you had been in service position for so long, but what you were not in service to was what a Malibu need, what a Malibu deserve in that. And so you had to switch gears. I heard you had to switch gears and walk away from. You let it go. Which card did come out for you was the Let It Go card. And yes, that did bring some grief. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Who is Charlie Brown, or do you wear a Charlie Brown? Do you know some cholos that wear their Charlie Brown? Because that just came out. Okay. But the Fool is like, well, I could choose this path if I want to, but I don't have to. That's the vibe that I'm getting from That Fool card saying I could choose this path or any path if I want to, for that matter. I don't have to. It's like I could do this because I want to. But if I don't want to, I can stop. So don't get it twisted. Why am I getting like this whole neck swinging, eye rolling, popping gum type of an attitude? Like, don't get it twisted, sis. I can do what I want. I'm doing this because I want. So don't get it twisted. And then I heard, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. Yeah. Okay. And then I heard, I'm on, wipe it down, shoulders, neck, chest, pants, shoes, the neck. What's with the neck? The neck? You got something on your neck? Wipe it off. Okay. Because I'm on, wipe it down. Okay. Because you are on one, shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. I heard, and you went and got you a new outfit to go with it. I don't know. With the attitude, did you get your? I got a new attitude. Okay, yeah, that's the vibe. All right, let's see what the Essential Tarot is going to add to your reading, confirming the past, bringing more clarity to the present, and revealing a glimpse into what it will be in the future. All right, what was it? What was it? Because I'm on Wipe Me Down. I heard the song again. Okay. What was it? What was the energy in the past? Okay. I heard the external experience. The Essential Tarot is going to talk about the external influence in the past. What were you dealing with? So if the situation was you walked away, what was the external influence? Who or what was the external influence in the past? External influence in the past. Okay, this one. The Two of Wands. Oh, you had a choice thrown at you. You had a choice thrown at you. That was external influence. You're like, I got to choose if I'm going to stay here or go there. Am I going to do this or that? Okay. Or did somebody make a choice and then you just had, I heard both. Yeah, somebody, so it happened both ways. You had to choose something and somebody else made their choice, which I feel like that's what put you in the position. Well, what am I going to do? Now that they've chosen this, what am I going to do? What is my response going to be? Or what will I do for me now? Okay. All righty. Let's go ahead and grab something from the Fountain Tarot next. I'm excited. I really think these cards are gorgeous too. I love their silver embossed edges. OMG. Even my kids are like, oh, those cards are really pretty, girl. I know, right? So many beautiful cards. All right. What's the messages for Malibu at this time? Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. What's the deal? I want to take you to the Kokomo. Okay, so did somebody talk about taking you? Did you book a cruise? Did you go to an island-themed restaurant? What was that? There's something here about island energy in the past. Okay, show me something about past. What do we need to know about the past? Essential. Or, excuse me, the Fountain Tarot. Oh, okay. Oh, I heard something about the past possibilities. Something about the past possibilities. We had the King of Swords. Oh, so the past all served to give you a whole lot of clarity. The King of Swords energy coming through. It served to give you a whole lot of clarity. I heard it woke up all your chakra points, because the clarity that you got, it just really it stimulated you to take some action, and it started with the clarity. The clarity was very necessary. And the way that he's in triangle energy is like building you up to where you are now. Yeah. Very much a need that you had that clarity that came through about that choice. Oh boy. And then the King, so it gave you what you needed to let something go, to get that good cutoff game tight and right, so that you could move forward and remove yourself from that situation. You had to remove yourself from that situation. Okay. So with the Dreaming Way Tarot, we're going to look at what was your dream? What was your wish? What was it you were looking for in the past? Let's see what you were looking for. And then we'll see, what's the current dream, what you're desiring, and what will the dream be in the future. Because, once you get something, then it never fails. Well, now I want something else. I got that. Okay, what else do I want? This is like me with these tarot cards. Oh, I got all these decks. I still want more. I got that deck now. That's on here. I want more. What was the dream? You wanted things to get out of stagnancy. Four of Swords fell out and it came to a reverse position. So it's telling me, and no, I'm not holding the deck upside down, but it is telling me that, you wanted to, you wanted to see some change. You wanted things to change. You're like, I'm tired of sitting here in the same thing day in, day out. I'm so tired of this experience. It never changes. You wanted some change. You wanted some action. I heard it. You got it. I heard it. And you got it. Okay. And then we'll pull the Chibi Tarot. And right now, the Chibi Tarot, I'm hearing to get the divine perspective, something beneficial for you to know about each of these positions. Of course, we're going to start with the past again. So let's see. Divine perspective going to come through with the Chibi Tarot. What you need to know about the divine perspective for your reading. Okay. Confirming the past. First, we're going to confirm the past. Hold on. Yes, baby.
Mommy, what are you doing?
I'm in the middle of a reading.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you need me?
No.
Okay. We're here at home. I'll call you when I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, love you. Bye. All right. In the past position. So that was my daughter. So there'd be something. Are you getting a phone call for your daughter, from your daughter, or about your daughter? Did your daughter just get her first phone or something like that? Divine perspective of the past, the moon. They said when you did what you did in the past, the divine perspective was that you closed out cycles and you tapped in to your intuition. And then I hear the song, tap, tap, tap in. So, yeah, how does that apply? Yeah, they feel like because your intuition was calling you to peace, yeah, to close out the old cycle. So that's exactly what happened here. It looks really good. All right, let's tap in now on your next position. We pulled all the cards for the past position. Now we're going to look at what it is and see what they can show us about what is. We did start off with the Lunar Oracle deck, and it said, listen to your intuition and then listen again. Remember, the past energy, that final message had to do with you tapping into your intuition and listening to that. What else? Watch the mind like TV is coming out in your current energy. We did talk about her in your past position. It was revealed to you a lot about how you were, there was some thoughts that were just not clear. You had some illusions, you had some false ideas, and that stuff had to fall out. It says there are a few better shows than the ones we broadcast in our minds. With your eyes open, take a few minutes to watch what happens in your mind as if it were a high-definition plasma TV screen. Observing your experience this way can really help create a sense of space and freedom from the everyday dramas of our life as we assume the role of the viewer instead of the character in the middle of the story. While I'm listening to this card, as I'm reading it out loud to you, my intuition is screaming, yeah, play out what you'd like to see next as though you were watching the movie in your mind. And just like when you're watching a good movie, you get all into the emotion, you be yelling at the TV and getting all emotional, and you cry and you laugh and you get mad and all that stuff. It's like tap into it's like watch the movie play out in your mind and tap into the emotionality of it moving forward. And what else in your current energy? The Dryads comes through. Now this is interesting. I'm excited. I see mushroom energy in here, hella green energy. I see henna energy in here. Third eye energy, connection to nature energy. I see duality, balance, and ancestral energy. But let me go ahead and pull the book out and see what it says about the Dryads from the Mystic Sisters. Here we go. Keywords are wisdom and grounding. Dryads are female nature spirits who preside over groves and forests. Each tree in the forest has a dryad as a protector, and when a tree dies, its dryad guardian dies with it. When you walk through a forest or garden, you may notice certain elemental beings or nature spirits call out to you to come closer, and other voices are forbidding, and you naturally stay away. This is a high-frequency form of communication that those who spend time in nature know very well. Spending time outdoors improves focus, reduces stress, and accelerates healing both physically and spiritually. This card is a reminder to get some fresh air, fall in love with the tree, bask under its shade, make a connection, and listen to the wisdom of the tree. Sisters, definitely hug a tree, talk to a tree, put your hands, both hands on the tree, ground yourself and breathe with the tree. You may recall me talking about Florence at my old house. Well, I found now with Florence, I still connect to Florence intuitively and spiritually. However, I did find that there's another tree behind my business location in the back, right in back of my spot. And so I've begun to connect with that one. And it's amazing. Pay attention to the change in the breeze, in the air, in your vibe when you connect and breathe with the tree. I heard 10 times is great, and I'm hearing the word essential. So if you get to this place where you start to feel frantic or upset or confused, or you just want to make sure you're tuned in, you can do this by literally, where's that tree where you live or where you work? Or is it that you're connecting to a specific tree that you remember in your mind? Okay, because it works every type of way. Remember, you're a spiritual being, so you don't require the actual physical presence. You can take yourself there mentally. Okay. From the African goddess rising, we have Mbuya Nahanda, radical rebirth. Yes, baby. Yes, you went from grief and letting go to now you're coming into this connection to the elementals and nature and this amazing rebirth energy. Okay, she's card number 5. So let's see what her information says. It says, born around 1840, Sharwe Nayakazikana. Ah, got it. Okay. Born around 1840, Sharwe Nayakazikana channeled a Mondoro, an ancient royal lion spirit named Nahanda, who has been incarnated by revolutionary Shona women for at least 500 years. Heralded as Mbuya Nahanda, the grandmother Nahanda, this great ancestress was a healer who declared war against colonial occupation. Mbuya Nahanda's guidance. Yes, you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you can rise again and again. Dust yourself off, because I'm on wipe me down. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you mess up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. And the goddess declaration is still, I rise. Phenomenal woman. Okay. I added that part in there. All right. So yeah, definitely. And you have the ancestral support. Interesting. I love this. What else? You have divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. You're tapping in to divine love. Yes, baby, you're seeing it, you're living it, you're receiving it, and you're giving it. Love it. The forest fairy from the Britney Spears Oracle, again, talking about those nature elementals. Is there a forest nearby where you could be in the forest with the trees, with the rivers and the streams and the lakes? Maybe this is about putting your mind in that place. Yeah? Let's see what the forest fairy says from the Britney Oracle. It's on page 29. It says, everyone needs time to themselves, including the Princess of Pop. When it comes to much-deserved rest and relaxation, Britney keeps it low-key. Trips to Hawaii, horseback riding, swimming in the ocean, and enjoying the beauty of the great outdoors. When you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or tired, there's nothing like getting outside and grounding yourself in nature, something Britney can definitely attest to. Channel Forest Fairy Britney when you need to hit the pause button and reunite with your sense of childlike wonder. Perfect. Okay, yeah, and perfectly in alignment with everything we've already said. Running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. This is happening now. In your experience, in some way, you are escaping a situation. Well, it makes perfect sense because a situation in the past was something that you had to let go of. And it's like, maybe you need to go be in the water, go for a run. Are you a runner? Is it been a minute since you run and played? Maybe you need to run and play. Let me see what else we have for you. Guarded and vulnerability coming out. She's not really talking to me about guarded and vulnerability. She's talking to me about you doing this. I love you. I love you. You're so beautiful. You're so loyal to me. You're always there for me. I wake up and you're there. I go to sleep and you're there. You've been with me through my ups and my downs. You never leave me. You're always around. I love you more than anything in life. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with me, for always having me. That's what I'm actually seeing in this card. I don't really care what the words say. It's the image. This is where you want to be. If you're not there, that's where you're headed. That's where you're being drawn. I feel like you're there, though. I do feel like you're there. And you could be feeling, yeah, with this energy, I'm seeing like pulling away from the others. You know what I'm saying? Get your quick fix. It says addicted to inner peace. Yes, baby. Look at the heart energy, tie-dye energy, being all in peace. It's okay for you to be happy. It's okay for you to be at peace. You know, that is the quick fix to bring the peace inside. When you have peace like a river in your heart, it overflows into your physical experience. Okay. You have the 10 of potions, the 10 of cups. I love. You have reached a climax in an emotional cycle. You're going into a different emotional cycle. You now have the most clear perspective of who and what loves you and who and what you love, why and how. Because you don't love everyone the same way. Some you love and you'll never speak to or see another day in your life. Some you love and you speak to them and you'll see them every day, all day long. Everybody doesn't receive your love the same way, and you don't have to give it the same way to everyone. You've learned that there's top shelf love and there's bottom shelf love. You've learned a lot about love. You know how to love them no matter what they are or where they're at, but you've learned how to do it in a way that's also healthy for you so that you get love back, okay? And we have the 7 of Pentacles, again confirming that you're still in the process of letting go of what was, but also beginning to invest more wisely for the long-term future, okay? And then we have the 6 of Coins. Yes, your investment in the long-term future into what is reciprocating energy with you, what reciprocates, what fills you up like you fill it up. And the 4 of Pentacles letting me know that you are stabilizing this for yourself. Yes, I also see that you're going to see some money coming in that you've been waiting for. I see that here for you as well. And Spirit says 4 of Cups. One thing I'm liking about this is the imagery is different than most Rider-Waite versions, even though this is a takeoff from a Rider-Waite version. Like this one cup that's over here is much larger than the others. So 3 of Cups, a card of joy and celebration, plus the 1 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the card of self-love. So I see your self-love attracts more joy and celebration in the present moment because you're making choices that work for you, that serves you well. Let's peek into your future. It says old habits that no longer serve need reviewing. Again, you're going to have more changes. That's okay. Don't let that discourage you. The only thing that's guaranteed on this planet is change. And it says, yes, yes, yes. I heard you're going to be saying yes to yourself a lot more. That's good. The idea of saying a giant fat yes to everything that comes your way might feel cheesy or over the top. But as a mindfulness exercise, the practice of saying yes can be incredibly freeing. Whenever you notice any resistance to something that is happening in your direct experience, such as a difficult emotion or a difficult sensation, instead of pushing it away, try saying yes to the feeling and see what happens if it feels okay to do so. I heard, but you don't have to do anything that is going to be damaging to your spirit or your soul. It's okay for you to discriminate where to give your yeses to. I heard that as well. And so I intuitively, I see like you're going to be saying yes to you a lot more, to the defined thruple. That's why I'm seeing a triple yes here on the card. And if it's a yes for you, then you'll say yes to them. That's what I see. If it's a yes for you, then to them. But if it's not a yes for you, well, that doesn't equal a yes for them. So you might not say nothing. That vibe came through too. Then we have Orpheus and Eurydice. Okay. She is, so he's over here running up the stairs, playing his harp, looking back at the girl who's surrounded by skulls. At this reminds me of the movie Ghost, how they drag the dark forces down into the hole. So there's this one energy. So I feel like in one of the things you're going to serve, one of the things you're going to see, and it is here to serve you up in awareness, where your emotions could be going down, 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 but your actions are like, no, I'm moving up. As you move up, as you raise your vibration, as you take positively oriented actions for yourself, there's this awareness of the emotions that are feeling very negative, feeling the detachment. I heard keep saying yes to yourself at that time. So I see you making change, making significant change that causes an emotional response, because I mean, you might do something great, just like you had in your past. This feels very much like what you had in your past. Do something that's great and healthy for you and motivating and inspired and all of that. It does not mean that you don't still have the emotional attachment to what it was. And so that then I see the emotions like getting caught up, even though you know this is what you got to do. So this card I'm seeing is you and you. Emotional you plus physical action you. What else do we have for you? We have Mojaji, manifestation. As you move towards your materialization that you have manifested, you are going to notice that there's like this sadness about something that does not get to be. Oh, it's like, oh, it would have sure been nice if you were here with me for this. So there's some tears of sadness because somebody doesn't get to enjoy this moment because they already X'd themselves out of the situation in the past. Boom, now something is happening for you. What you got to understand, Spirit wants you to understand, is part of the reason why it's finally happening for you in this future glimpse that they're showing us, is because you did detach from that. Remember I told you whatever that was, you let go of. There was some obstacle energy there. Now it's not holding you back anymore. It's like, bitch, you gonna drive real fast when you take off the brake. Get your foot off the brake and watch how fast the car goes. Okay. I love this. Evidence to prove that what I just said was on point. We have the divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. Yes, you're in a divine flow. You're going to be seeing evidence. And is this showing up now? This is showing up like, is somebody sees your divine flow. They're stuck because there's too many fucking memories of how they were and what they done did. And they're going to watch you playing your magical harp in the divine flow. And you will look back at them. So that tells me you will have awareness of the fact that, fuck, they sure wish they could go with you. They sure wish they could be here, but they've screwed themselves in the ass about that. They're not allowed in this present energy as it's happening for you. And the magic is here and the materialization is here and you're in your divine flow. From the Brittany deck, the graphic T says dump him. Again, giving me the idea of like one's trying to reach out from your past because, you know, they getting the idea you doing better, honey. Really, I heard, do you need to change your number? Actually, when the way I heard it was change your number, girl. Change your number. Now that coming out of my mouth, I have some rub against that. Is this personal? Is it spiritual? Because I've had the same number for the whole 21 years I've lived in Las Vegas. I have zero plans to change my number. But there's the energy here of letting go. And is it that you're changing your number, or are you blocking something, or are you changing your access? It's like access denied. The graphic T is very clear. I even see like some sort of post. The way it's being shown to me is, so this could happen through a social circle or through social media, because the way I'm seeing it is like there's a post that you put up that talks about your new mentality, and you know that person's going to see it and they're going to fucking know what you intuitively, you know that they're going to know that it's about them and your situation with them when they fucking see this post. Oh, well, not your problem. Yeah, pain, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Yeah, they're going to be seeing some pain. You will remember the pain you went through when this person tried to re-enter into your life. And that's going to have you dump all over this one. I heard dump all over this one. Yeah, because again, with the rebirth energy, you have rebirth energy here again. talking about, yeah, because you're in the middle. Your rebirth phase is going to last a while. Don't go picking up old shit while you're in the middle of your rebirth phase, okay? Slow the fuck down. Take a hint from a sloth. You're doing too damn much, expecting yourself to do too damn much. Remember, it all comes in a divine flow. It's happening when it's supposed to, how it's supposed to, in the most beneficial way for you. You don't have to feel like you haven't got over it soon enough. Yeah, somebody gonna reach out to you. I feel like you're gonna be cautious when you hear from this one, because it's somebody that you are, and maybe it's not somebody you already know, but the energy is just like an energy you know all too well. And we ain't playing. I'm hearing we ain't playing. Yeah, Ace of Candles, because you're in your power. You are in your power. You are in your magic. Yes, the Ace of Candles. You're in your magic. You're doing the damn thing. A revitalization in your life. The rebirth energy already came up. Knight of Cups, and Spirit is going to guide you. You're going to have the spiritual guidance when this energy shows up. Yes, official spirit guidance. Yes, and they going to be sad. You know they're going to be sad. That's not your problem. Yeah, because you need to act independently for the best interest of yourself and your minor children. Yes, this is when you have your gains. Nine of Pentacles. This is you getting your gains, and they want to be a part of that. Yes, and the Four of Pentacles. But no, this is for me and my home. I will hold this down in stability. This is what I have for you. That's what's coming in your future. Save the link to this. Watch it again. And I'm kind of picking up on a 3-month period. So, you'll have to see how this resonates. It could be in last month, this month, and next month, something like that. Okay. So that's what I have for you, love. Thank you so much for all you do for the channel. If anybody else wants to donate or get your personal consultations, just go to the website. The links, all my links for every app that I'm on, because I'm on all of them, but my official ones are below the video. Don't get caught up. You reach out to me. I don't go chasing you down, offering to have you spend your money. I figure if it's worth it, you're going to reach out to me and send me what you got for me so you could get for me what I have for you. All right, that's how it works. Until next time, my love, sending you so much. Oh, yeah, say that too. They said, also say somebody else, you've been watching this whole reading and you feel like it's your reading. And that's because none of you is ever so alone, that you're the only one going through what you're going through. Everything works out perfect the way it's supposed to work out. So if you watch this and you vibe with it and your spirit sang with it, then you know that there was something here for you. Okay. Until next time, my love, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.